Hello, good morning, good afternoon, or indeed good evening, depending on when you are watching. I'm James Innes, the Jobs Guru, and today, next in the interview question series, I'll be looking at the question, what do you think the chief executive thinks of this organization? So, as well as heading up JamesInnes.group, I'm also the UK's best-selling careers author, and amongst my titles is the Interview Question and Answer book. It is of course available in all good bookshops, or if you'd like a signed copy from yours truly, then there's a link in the description of this video. Now in this show at the moment, I'm taking questions from that book and looking at how to answer them. At the moment, I'm taking those questions from the chapter I entitled The Top 25 Tough Questions Taking the Heat. Today's question, what do you think the chief executive thinks of this organization? Similar questions include, what do you think makes a good CEO? What do you think of this organization? What type of organization would you like to work for? What challenges do you think lie ahead for the organization? If you were the CEO of this organization, what would your priorities be? But back to the question in hand, what do you think the chief executive thinks of this organization? The interview is testing your leadership and management qualities by assessing your ability to see the big picture. You may not be interviewing for a senior manager's role, but by being able to demonstrate a good overall understanding of how the organization is managed, you will reveal your understanding of how the role you're applying for impacts on the organization's performance as a whole. Prepare well for this question, and you can be seen as a future potential candidate for management positions right from the start. And if you are in fact applying for a management role, answering this question well is obviously imperative. The interviewer may also be trying to find out how much research you've done. For example, what you know about the organization in terms of its reputation, its values, how it looks after its staff. So, how to answer? Well, you cannot know what the CEO thinks, but the good news is that you do not need to be a CEO to comment on what is important. It's your chance that the recruiter know that you have done some research and you have identified some of the ingredients that are important to the organization. Sometimes an organization will send you details of their ethos or values, and that's clearly a great help, of course, but there's plenty of other places you get information from. And this question's an opportunity to explain as well the type of organization you are looking to work for, knowing about recent financial results, long and short-term strategies, competition in the marketplace, expansion plans, etc. All of that could be very beneficial when it comes to answering this question well. Do your homework. Also, make sure you show how you can be useful in realizing the organization's goals by quoting from your own CV, relevant parts of the job description, and what you know and imagine the CEO's priorities actually are. Viewer, let me know in the comments, would you have chosen a different approach? As usual, I have a little example from my book for you. I can't be certain what the CEO thinks of the organization, but I have done my research on what is important, and I can make a guess as to what some of their thoughts might be. From reading your website, looking at the latest press releases, I can see that the current CEO has been with the organization for a few years now, and the end of year results are showing very good growth and a solid rise in profits. Based on this, I'd expect them to be positive, proud, pleased with the way things are going. I'm sure they're also excited about their plans to expand into both France and Ireland this year. There will, I'm sure, be quite a number of challenges they will need to surmount, and as a software engineer with well-documented international experience, I feel confident I can develop the IT solutions needed successfully, and, of course, as cost-effectively as possible. Little word of warning, most interviewers will be proud of the organizations they work for. So, although you may be tempted to criticize the CEO or the organization for what appears to you to have been a mistake, perhaps, you must refrain from airing any such views during the interview. Even if it's well known that the organization is facing certain difficulties that might have been in the press, do try to be constructive, not negative, in your comments. Total honesty is not what we're looking for here. A good interview, a question and answer, is what we're looking for. You want this job, don't you? So, if you have any interview questions which you think I should be covering, do please let me know in the comment section below. If I use your question, then I may even give away a free interview coaching session with me if you like, the man who literally wrote the book on interviews. Or you can just pop along and book a session at JamesInnes.group. Thank you for watching today. Keep safe and be well, my friends. Goodbye.